Hi guys, this is Mrs. Ullrey, and in this video what I'm going to do is show you how to calculate percent abundance and average atomic mass for an element. And so the first thing that we're going to do is talk about some definitions. So when we talk about percent abundance, that indicates how common an isotope is in nature. So percent abundance. Okay, indicates how common an isotope is in nature. Low percentages indicate rare isotopes, while high percentages indicate common isotopes. The equation that you're going to use is the number of atoms of a given isotope divided by the total number of atoms in the sample. So we're going to look here at some magnesium atoms, and we're going to see that we have magnesium that has a mass of 24, 25, and 26. So we're simply just going to count these up. Okay, so I see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 atoms with a mass of 24. Now I'm going to count up and see how many we have of the others. So mass of 26, I can see 1, 2 atoms with a mass of 26, and then, of 26. And then if I look at 25, I can see for 25 I've got 1, 2, so I have 2 with a mass of 25. So then I need to find my total number of atoms, so I'm going to add these three numbers together. So 16 plus 2 plus 2, that is a total of 20 atoms. Okay, so now I know how many atoms I have of a given mass, and I know how many total atoms I have. So over here we're going to do our percent abundance equation. So our equation says the number of atoms of an isotope divided by the total number of atoms. So I have 24, with a mass of 24, I have 16 isotopes with a mass of 24. I'm going to divide that by my total number, which was 20. I'm going to multiply that by 100. So I'll put that into my calculator. So if I enter that in, I've got 16 divided by 20 times 100, and I get 80%. So 80% of the isotopes that I have a mass of 24. So then I'm going to do the same thing for my isotope 25. 25, I had 2 atoms with a mass of 25 out of a total of 20 times 100. If I put that into the calculator, 2 divided by 20 times 100 is going to be 10%. So 10% of my atoms have a mass of 25. And then finally I'm going to do my percent abundance for my magnesium 26. I had 2 of those. I'm going to divide it by my total, which was 20 times 100. And that is also going to be 10%. Okay, so percent abundance of magnesium 24 is 80%, percent abundance of magnesium 25 is 10%, and magnesium 26 is also 10%. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about what's called the average atomic mass. So we're going to put that in here. So average atomic mass. And what average atomic mass is all of these masses on the periodic table. So all of these decimal numbers at the bottom of each periodic table square is the average atomic mass for that element. So magnesium is 24.3. And I'm going to prove that to you by doing this calculation. Okay. So average atomic mass uses this equation right here. It's the mass of the isotope times its percent abundance plus the mass of the next isotope times its percent abundance, and so on, all divided by 100. So I'm going to do the average atomic mass for my magnesium. And so to do that, I am going to take my mass. So my first one, my mass is 24, and its abundance is 80. So I'm going to take 24 times 80. And then to that, I'm going to add my mass and abundance for magnesium 25. So the mass is 25 times its percent, which is 10. And then I'm going to take my last isotope, which is magnesium 26. So I'm going to take 26 times 10. Okay, and so I'm going to put all of that into my calculator, and then it's asking me to divide this, so this whole thing, by 100. And when I do this, I need to do the whole top first, then divide by 100. So here's how this goes into the calculator. So what I'm going to type is 24 times 80 plus 25 times 10 plus 26 times 10. I'm going to hit enter because I want to do the whole top first. Then I'm going to divide this by 100, and I get a mass of 24.3 grams per mole. So my final answer is equal to 24.30 grams. And so there's my final. And then if I look on the periodic table, you can see that there is the average atomic mass of magnesium, 24.3, just like we said. That's where that number comes from.